Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have your Wapahani Raiders this evening welcoming the Frankton Eagles to Raider Gymnasium here tonight. As always, I am Brandon Morvillius here with your play-by-play call, and alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body. So the junior varsity squad here, they've been looking pretty good here on a nice little winning streak. They played rather well, and hopefully they can keep it going here. Got a big win last week here on the home floor, Raider Gymnasium over Yorktown, and so they're, like I said, they're looking to continue their winning ways. Now, I will say, could be a little interesting this evening. Both teams down on some players. Frankton coming into the night will only have 5 players for them to have out there onto the floor at all times. So no bench players at all. So definitely at a little bit of a disadvantage there of Frankton, but Wapahani's not too far behind them. They only have 6 players that are going to be on the floor here tonight for them. So it's definitely a little bit of a, putting a hamper on things there a little bit, and not only that, but it's really going to make these coaches, I'm sure, stress a little bit more the idea of making sure they're not fouling, because you can't afford really to have anybody foul out, especially when you look at Frankton's side of things. So that's where we stand, when it comes to both of these teams. You hate that for them for both sides, but you do with what you got, and go out there and hopefully Wapahani can come out here and have a great ball game tonight. Like I said, we're without Maddie Jefferson as well as Abby Cross here this evening. And then for Frankton, they're without a couple ladies here, Eddie Brobston, also Bella Dean, and Lena Hamaker, as well as Dana Key. So, like I said, it could be a little interesting from that standpoint. Again, the Raiders, as I've already alluded to, have a nice winning streak going here for themselves. Just got to keep it rolling. We've been playing some fantastic basketball. Again, young team, pretty much all freshmen, and so they're going to come out here and hopefully have a great game and continue their winning ways here tonight. Now, again, we'll have our varsity game coming up here later on, so make sure to join us there for that one. Should be a great ball game. You look at Frankton here. The varsity team coming in 11-0 on the season. Wapahani right now we're 1-3, but we've got a lot to play for here. And like I said, one of those is defending your home floor, and hopefully we're ready to go here tonight. But make sure again join us there for that later on here this evening. But we have our junior varsity game coming up, so please don't go anywhere, folks. Again, we'll have it all live right here on the WHS Network right after these messages. Alrighty, folks, welcome back here live on the WHS Network. Again, Brandon Morvillius right here with you. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Take a look here at the starting lineup here for Frankton. Starting at forward, number 20, Haley Nickham. At the other, 4 to 5'10" freshman, number 22, Emma Sperry. At guard, number 30, Eva Botts. Also starting at one guard, number 40, Mackenzie Long. At the forward position, number 42, Sarah Bailey. Again, the Eagles are coached by Terry Detling. Now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here this evening for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. That is none other than number 21, Olivia Hood. Again, only have 6 players here tonight, so your starters look like this. We have at guard, number 5, Zoe Swallow. Starting at guard, number 11, Emily Thompson. At the other guard position, number 20, Maddie Felton. At one forward, number 30, Destiny Felder. And starting at the other forward, number 45, Gabby Felder. Again, your Raiders coached by Carly Boggs. And tonight's officials, none other than Ryan Kaufman and Tanner Hoots. And so we'll get tonight's game underway, and Frankton will start off with the opening possession of the evening. Again, as I mentioned, we haven't played since last Tuesday night right here at home against Yorktown. The Lady Raiders were supposed to play last Thursday night there against Winchester, and then we obviously could not play that because Winchester had to cancel because of quarantining, and so it's just the one of many unfortunate parts about the times that we're living in, but just got to adjust and make it as enjoyable and as fun as possible for all these young ladies and for the young men that play on the boys basketball teams as well. Sent on over here, that's going to be Sperry now, drags it back out. Now here on the right side, up top now is number 30, that is Eva Bott. Nice help side defense there from Felder. And the basket will be up and good, number 20, Haley Nickham. As that will get Frankton on the board here for the first time this evening. With a 2-0 lead here is Emily Thompson. Will bring the ball up across half court now. Thompson looking to take it herself, and no foul called. And Frankton will be off and running here as the Raiders will complete the turnaround there as they're able to intercept that pass. Sperry. Getting here with the basketball now, sitting into the corner. That's Bott back up top. Number 20, Nickham into the corner. Long now to the middle, a little shot fake. Kicks it back out to Sperry here in the corner. Bott here for two, no good that time, and rebounded there by Maddie Felton. And so the Raiders will head back the other way. Again, down by a pair. Unfortunately, we don't have very many fans out here at the ball game here this evening. I was hoping for a little bit better. Obviously, we do have crowd restrictions and spectator restrictions and everything, but still a little surprising here. We don't have better showing than this, but hopefully they'll start to file in as the evening goes along. Down post feed there to Destiny Felders will have a jump ball. And so the possession arrow will stay here with your Raiders. Swallow here in the corner. Back up top, here's Emily Thompson. So Thompson now there to the left side as Swallow finds Felder for two. It's up and it's good. So Destiny Felder there with her first points on the night. And so the foul here on Raider number 11, that is Emily Thompson, her first, team's first. Inbound play there, that is Long for two. Pardon me, that was Sarah Bailey. I apologize for that. So now 4-2. Frankton now with 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Sent on the Swallow here on the left wing. Up top now, here's Felder in the corner. And another loose ball. It's going to end up in a jump ball, in which that will favor the Eagles. So Sperry at the top here takes it right down the heart of the middle there and puts it in there for two. And so just like that, the Eagles with a 4-point lead, 6-2 here with 3.5 remaining. Thompson there with a nice spin move there, an aggressive take to the dish. Nicely done there as Emily Thompson records her first points on the night. Long there along the baseline, no good, but Bott there with the rebound and putback for the Eagles. And so Frankton's starting to get it going here on the offensive side of the basketball. Let's see what Wapahani has in store for him here. Felder on the left wing. That's Gabby Felder up top now. Felton on to Thompson. And another loose ball, and that's going to end up in another jump ball. So possession again stays with Wapahani this time. So Zoe Swallow to inbound again here with just a little over 2.5 remaining here in the opening quarter. Inbounded all the way up top. Now Thompson looking to attack the rim again, and it's fouled again on the way up. So the foul here on number 30, Eva Bott. That's going to be her first, team's first. And so again, Thompson now at the line for two. And the first one rims out, no good. And obviously, shouldn't have too many substitutions here tonight. Obviously, the Raiders only have one extra player on the bench, Olivia Hood. Sure she'll be in here sometime soon. But again, for Frankton, they have nobody. The bench is empty as can be. Up top, here's DeSperry to the corner. That's Mackenzie Long. Now here is dumped down low and no good there for Haley Nickham. Got 2:05 to play here in the first. Thompson at the top out near half court. That's a corner three. That's Destiny Felder knocking it down from beyond the arc, and that will tie it up here at 8. Big shot there from Destiny. She's got 5 of Wapahani's 8 so far tonight. Up top, Sperry looks to drive, kicks it over here to Mackenzie Long. Now back to Sperry. Along the baseline, Bailey outside. Sperry for 3. It's up, and it's good. And so the basket does count. The foul on the shot. Here on Raider number 5, Zoe Swallow, her first. Team's second. And so again, Sperry out the line for one more. And Sperry completes a 4-point play. That's something you don't see a whole lot of every now and again. And so Sperry, nicely done there for her. But the Raiders back in a 4-point hole here. And Swallow will get it stripped away from her. First turnover of the night here for the Raiders. Or actually second, rather. And so inbound play here for the Eagles. Off the mark there for Bailey, or that was Long, rather. Swallow cross-court pass. That's Felder for 2. Nice pass there to Gabby. Felder no good there on the shot. Battle for the rebound as Sperry will come away with it. And shuffle the feet there. That's going to be turnover number 2 here on the night. Frankton. So let's see if the Raiders can wind this clock down here, see if we can end this first quarter on a high note. Pretty solid job here for the most part. So inbound play along the baseline. It looks to be Maddie Felton to inbound. An open Thompson there took her eyes off of it, and that's going to head on out of bounds. For turnover number 3 now tonight here for the Lady Raiders. Long outside to Sperry, now dumped down low. And Nickham good for 2. So a 6-0 run put together here by the Eagles. Swallow up top to Felton. The three-pointer's up and rims out no good, and that's going to be the end of quarter number 1 here from Raider Gymnasium. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, on the other side, we'll have your second quarter of action. So don't go anywhere. Again, we're the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, Brandon Morvillius. Again, alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Both teams get ready to come back out of the huddle here for the second quarter. Again, Wapahani was right there in a really good situation. Got themselves evened up there after being down 8-4, tied it up at 8. And then a 6-0 run put together there by Frankton right there towards the end of the first. And now up 14-8 as they come back out of the huddle here, and it'll be Frankton basketball to begin the second. Long down low there to Bailey for 2 and puts it off the glass, and now a 8-point lead here for Frankton. Again, Olivia Hood now in the ball game, seeing her first action of the evening here for Wapahani. Hood there with a handoff there to Thompson. And we'll have a reach-in foul. So the foul here is going to be on number 30, Eva Bott. So that's going to be her second, team second. Swallow there in the corner back up top. So on over to Felton now. Felder over to Swallow on the left side. And that's going to be a takeaway. Fourth turnover now for Wapahani. Down low as Bailey, no good for 2. The rebound by Nickham will be fouled on the way back up. As a foul here will be on number 30, Destiny Felder here of your Raiders. So it's going to be her first, team's third. So again, it will be number 20, Haley Nickham at the line for 2. And the first one will rattle home. And the substitution here for Wapahani is going to be number 45, Gabby Felder, returning to action. And the second free throw attempt up and good as well. So an 18-8 lead, now a 10-0 run by Frankton. Here within the last, probably pretty close to about 2 minutes or so. Felton on to Thompson. And that's going to be an illegal screen right there, it looks like. And indeed it will be. So Gabby Felder moving screen right there. That'll be here her first, team's fourth. Tough break there for the young lady, but you just getting your feet wet here a little bit, getting extended playing time, filling some other roles. Just got to roll with it here and get after it, as that is number 30, Eva Bott, with the 2. Swallow here at the top now finds Felder. Destiny Felder into the corner. Thompson, a little pass fake right there, drives right on inside with a left hand for 2. Nicely done there by Emily. 5 points now for her on the night. And now the three from Sperry up and no good. A battle for the rebound. And that's going to be a travel there on Wapahani's. Swallow came down with it, but unfortunately rolled there on her back, so it'll be Frankton basketball. So we'll have a timeout now by the Eagles. This will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. Again, it's Frankton 20, Wapahani 10. We'll be back with more here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. Big thanks to Carriage A. Wolf DDS PC, located at 3915 Willing Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560, and their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So back out of the timeout. Again, it's Frankton 20, Wapahani 10 here with 4:53 remaining here in the first half. Inbounded here to Sperry, caught there in the corner, and that's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So Bott there to inbound to Sperry. Swung on, here's Long on the right side, deflected pass. Sperry grabs a hold of it. Down to the corner. Bott back to Sperry to the middle on the Long. And moving the ball around the perimeter here. And no good there on the shot. Bailey comes up with a rebound here as we're going to have a loose ball. And Frankton's going to throw it out of bounds for the third turnover of the night. Again, we do want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight and watching your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, if you're a fan of Frankton, we appreciate you for joining us here tonight as well. Everybody's important, and we're greatly appreciative to have everyone watching us and supporting all these young ladies. Whether you're for Wapahani or Frankton, they're all important. And so the layup will be up and good right there as the Eagles tack on a couple more to build that lead up to 12 at 22-10. Thompson to the right side. Felder an open three. That was another nice pass there to Gabby Felder as the Raiders will lose that one out of bounds. So the Frankton Eagles will take back over here on offense. Nick him on to Bott. And there's Bailey along the baseline. Gets that pass deflected, but the Eagles stay in possession here. Bailey for two, no good that time, but now Bott with a rebound. Sperry shuffled the feet. And it's going to get called for the travel, now the fourth of the night for the Eagles. So again, we'll be seeing Frankton again, at least the name Frankton. Next Tuesday night, the boys basketball team will welcome the Frankton Eagles to Raider Gymnasium for that JV start time of 6 o'clock and varsity game to follow. Again, that will be December the 22nd. As that is Gabby Felder up and good for two. Nicely done there by the young lady. Her first points on the night, and back now to a 10-point lead. Got to play chip away here. Sperry looks to drive there, finds Long. Now back to Sperry again. Now the left side finds Bott along the baseline. No good. And that is Maddie Felton there with the rebound. And so the Raiders off and running here. Finds Destiny Felder for three. No good that time. I'd like to see us maybe try to work the ball a little bit more here. Work the ball around, see what might be open. Sperry on to Mackenzie Long. She'll take the three. It's up and no good off the right side. But Bailey there with the rebound. Can't get the putback to go, but Sperry back at it, finds Long. So Sperry left wing. Got not a whole lot of chatter here this evening. Again, I think I'm pretty much about the only one talking here in the gym aside from the players. Neither fan section is what I would say into the ball game. Well, they were that time after that made basket, but that's about the extent of things. For goodness sakes. Got to have a little bit of team spirit, I would think. Felton up top here to Felder. Maddie no good for two, but Gabby Felder with the rebound. Back up top, Destiny swung on to Maddie. And now she'll give away here to Emily Thompson with 52 seconds to play here in the first half. Look at Emily Thompson, just goes around to everybody. Had a little bit of contact there, but I guess unfortunately not enough to force a foul call. Long there from the elbow, no good. That was Destiny Felder there with the rebound that time. Emily Thompson right on down floor. Up and no good with a left hand. Sperry to Long, now down low. Bailey no good for two, gets her own rebound, and now we've got to find a way to get a block out. Goodness sakes. So we'll have a foul here on number 30. Destiny Felder, that's going to be her second, team's fifth. And so the first one will be up and good here for Haley Nickum. And the second of two, no good. Thompson right on down floor. And so that's going to be the end of the first half. Halftime score, it's going to be Frankton 25, Wapahani 12. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, on the other side of the commercial breaks here, we have talk about the first half and what the Raiders are going to have to do here in the second half to get back into this one, and a whole lot much more. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have it all live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McQuagan. So I want to thank all of you again for joining us here tonight as it is Frankton ahead of Wapahani here to half, 25-12. And again, both teams putting in great effort here so far through this first half here. Both teams again without much of a bench. In fact, Frankton has no bench players at all. They're playing just with 5 players tonight. Wapahani with only 6. But the Eagles have gotten some pretty good timely shooting. Not only that, but they've done a pretty good job on the inside as well. A lot of that due to offensive rebounding. That's where the Raiders have got to do a better job defensively, blocking out and not allowing those second chance opportunities. It's a one shot or less situation here. You can't allow multiple shot opportunities for the opponent, and unfortunately there for the Raiders, they've kind of fallen victim to that a couple of different times throughout the ball game here. But for the most part, yeah, you're down by 13 points. We haven't really got the offense in rhythm, but you're still within striking distance here. It's not like you're completely out of it. You still have a chance here. You just got to come out here and hopefully do some more things offensively. Obviously we've got to get some more girls some looks here. I think there's been some times where we haven't quite worked the ball exactly the way that we should be, or the way that we're capable of. So we need to do a little bit better job just of settling for some good shots, working the ball around, and finding the best shot possible there, and going from there. But hopefully that the offense will start to really get in rhythm, get going here, because obviously we're going to need to. You can't continue to not see that production offensively if you're going to get back into this game and give yourself a chance to win. We're going to have to do some better things here on offense. Again, we've seen the likes of like an Emily Thompson, continue to aggressively attack the rim. That's what I would be doing every single time down if it was me personally. I think Wapahani has got to attack the rim more, be more in a aggressive mode. I don't care who it is out there on the floor. You got to think about this. Frankton has 5 players. Right now, you attack the rim, they foul you. You can get them in foul trouble. And so you could really, you could say the same thing about them. With us, we're only playing with 6 players, but you got to do everything you can to put your opponent at a disadvantage. And so we've got to attack the rim more, got to be more aggressive on offense. Again, I understand, you have some ladies that's out here this evening, but what you got is what you got. And every single one of these ladies are more than capable of going out there and playing some great basketball. You just got to believe in yourself here a little bit, and hopefully things will work out. But you still got a very long second half. You still have 14 minutes of basketball to play. Anything's possible in those 14 minutes. So you've got to get after it on offense. Defensively, we've got to start blocking out and getting some rebounds, because really, other than that, I thought our defensive effort's been really good. We've contested some shots on the outside. Granted, they have knocked a few of them down, but really, for the most part, it's been very solid, to my estimation, anyway. And so, the main thing here is just making sure that we're doing everything possible to set ourselves up to be successful on both ends of the floor. And once you're able to start doing that, then that's when you're going to start seeing us come back and possibly win this ball game. But until we start doing the little basics of the game correctly on both ends of the floor, then we're going to have a little bit of trouble here. But again, I do want to reiterate, it's great effort on both sides. Both teams playing hard, playing their tails off, and we'll see who comes out on top here in the end. But it's Frankton 25, Wapahani 12. Here at the half, we'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with the start of the third quarter live on the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back here again. We're just about set to begin this second half of basketball from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we just want to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you fans out there that watch us here this evening and every game. It means a lot to us, not only that you'll watch us, but more importantly, support our awesome athletes, and really on both sides. This is what it's all about. It's about these student athletes. They come out here, work their tails off on the court, out in the field, whatever the case might be, and get it done in the classroom as well. So we're happy to be able to give them some recognition that they rightfully deserve. So again, as we start this second half, again, it's Wapahani basketball, but that was a little short-lived there, a double dribble called here on Wapahani. So first turnover here in the second half. They had 6 of them in the first half. Frankton with 4 turnovers in the first half. And the basket will be up and good. That is Eva Bott. So 6 points now for that young lady here on the evening. And again, Wapahani needs to get it going here on offense. Felder for 3, might have been for 2 there, might have been having the foot there on the line. That was a nice rebound there from Destiny Felder. Thompson right down the middle, splits all the defenders there and can't get it to go. That was about 1 on at least 4 right there. Sperry drives to the left side, a corner here to Bott. Now back up top again onto Mackenzie Long. Sperry over to Bott, back to Sperry again, and Frankton resets here offensively. Again, you love the effort defensively here from Wapahani, and I even talked about that in our halftime reports. Now just got to make sure and get the rebounds on the defensive end. And I think Sperry might have got away with a travel there. Back up top again. Down low, Bott there to nick him for 2. Can't get the friendly roll to go. And, we've got 3 girls down, and you've got to find a way to get the rebound. Luckily, we do that time. Thompson motors it down floor, and she's going to be held on to. And so the foul here is going to be on number 22. That is Emma Sperry, her first, team's first of the half. Inbound there to Gabby Felder. Now Felton for 3, no good that time. Rebounded by Sperry. And again, the Eagles off and running here, ahead by 15, 27-12, down low. Nice defense there from Gabby. Rebounded that time by Zoe Swallow, and she is pushing it down 4 quickly here. 2 on 5 as Raiders will hold it back up here. Now Thompson in charge. On over to Felton. Up top, here's Destiny Felder. Swung on Zoe Swallow. Thompson now to Felton. So this is the ball movement I was talking about here. You know, good passes here, setting each other up to be successful. Find something open. Zoe Swallow there with a corner three, no good there. But, you know, it was a good quality shot. You know, it wasn't forced. It was a good quality shot, nobody around. And another offensive rebound and put back. And so we will have a timeout here. And a timeout's going to be taken here by Frankton, their second charge timeout here of the evening. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back following the timeout. Again, it's Wapahani behind here by 17 with about 3.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Shot there by Felder, no good, and that's going to sail out of bounds. And so Frankton will take over here on offense. And we've got 3:20 to play. What a little pressure put on here by Wapahani. Down low, Bailey. Outside here to Nickham. Now long on to Sperry on the left side. And got the deflection there by Felton. Couldn't get the takeaway. And that shot's going to be blocked by Maddie Felton. Nickham with a couple more opportunities. Goodness sakes, we've got to block out and rebound it. That has been our biggest problem defensively. We've got the stops initially, but then we're bailing them out with continuous offensive rebounds there for Frankton. It's tough going there for the Lady Raiders. Thompson to the middle, finds Felder for two, and off the iron, no good. Just rolled right off of there. Just our luck. And that's going to be another basket there. Eva Bott aggressively attacking the basket right there, puts it in there for two. And so again, an 8-0 run to begin this third quarter. Again, the Raiders have yet to put anything on the board here, but still got a little bit of time here in this third quarter. So we'll have a foul here on number 42, Sarah Bailey. That will be her first, team's second of the half. Swallow up top here to Thompson. Thompson just maneuvering her way right around everybody and puts that one in there for two. 7 points now for Emily. So now 33-14. Bailey now to Long on the Sperry. And then shuffle the feet. Ends up in a turnover. First turnover here in the second half. Now gives Frankton 5 turnovers on the night. Swallow up top here to Felder. Now Felton will find Emily Thompson. Nice screen set there from Destiny Felder. Back outside, Swallow, cross-court pass, Felton. Back to Felder here, and again the Raiders trying to attack that rim right there, but instead was fouled by Emma Sperry. That's going to be her second, team's third of the half. So Felton to inbound. Finds Gabby, and the Raiders will turn it over. Only their second turnover here in the third quarter. Gives them now 8. 8 for the night. Had 6 in the first half. So on to Nick, and now Sperry here near the right corner. There's Bailey along the baseline back outside. Swung all the way around the perimeter. And they'll start again. Nick and back to Sperry now on the right side. Nothing's there. Solid defense here by the Raiders. Again, time and again, I can say that. Like I said, the biggest problem has been the rebounding. You clear that up, this is a lot closer ball game in my opinion. Good defense there from Thompson. Long. Again, we'll get the ball, or the pass kicked out of bounds there by Swallow. So we're doing all the necessary things to be disruptive, getting those deflections, getting contesting shot opportunities. So Bott to inbound. Finds Bailey, but they will turn it over. And okay, well, I guess that's going to be the end of the third quarter. There was a whistle, but I guess nothing to show for there. So we'll head to the fourth quarter here, folks. Frankton 33, Wapahani 14. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Here's we open up this fourth quarter again here from Raider Gymnasium. And so a foul here on Sperry. That's going to be her third, team's fourth. Swallow there in the middle, now finds Emily Thompson. Thompson to Hood. Kicks it back out to Maddie Felton. Thompson tacking the rim there on the left side again, up and good there with the left hand. So that's now 9 points on the night there for Emily. And so now 33-16. Sperry to the corner, that's Eva Bott. Now Nickham drives around everybody there and up and good there with a layup. So Nickham good there for two. Again, make sure to join us. We'll have our varsity broadcast coming up here later on. Again, we won't have a post-game show for this evening's junior varsity game, just because we got to get things ready to go for the varsity game here this evening. It's nothing out of the ordinary there, so just want to make sure and relay that information to all you fine folks out there. Sperry on there now to the corner. That is Bott back to Nickham. And Swallow went down hard right there as that was an offensive foul on Nickham, her first, team's fifth. Thompson across half court here finds Felton now up top. That is Destiny Felder. And now a traveling violation here on the Lady Raiders. That's now their third here in the second half. Gives them 9 for the game. Got Frankton here with 7 total. 4 in the first half, 3 here in the second half. Long on to Sperry. Bott drives baseline. Was looking to find Bailey there, but instead we're going to have a traveling violation. And so now make that 8 Frankton turnovers. And Thompson turns that one over there for Wapahani, and that's going to be up and good there for the Lady Eagles. As we have now reached the 4-minute mark remaining here in regulation. Again, Frankton 37, Wapahani 16. Felton up top here to Felder. Now Thompson here on the right wing finds Swallow down low. No good there on the shot. And Nickham will come down with a rebound there as the Eagles push it up floor. And the layup will be good for Eva Bott. So Bott now with 10 points. So Felder now on to Thompson. Right down the middle, and no good that time. Hood there with the offensive rebound. Nicely done there by Olivia. Now Felder for 2. So Destiny Felder there with a 2-point basket there. Now gives her 7 points on the night. There along the baseline, that's Bott again. No good that time. Rebounded by Zoe Swallow, and here come the Raiders. Off and running. Swallow there to Hood for 2, and can't get the bucket to go. So Olivia will head to the line for 2 shots as the foul. Be on number 42, Sarah Bailey, her second, team's 6th.
Olivia Hood shooting 2 for the Lady Raiders.
And the first one's going to be up and no good for Hood, as number 45, Gabby Felder, will return to the floor here for Maddie Felton. Second free throw attempt by Hood will be up and rattles in and out, no good. Tough break there for Olivia. Both of them very good looking shots, just couldn't get them to fall. Sperry swings it on there to Long. Now Bott again here in the corner. Dump down low. That's going to be Bailey. No good there for 2, but got her own rebound. And now we're going to have a jump ball in which the possession will favor Wapahani. All right, so again, Thompson there across timeline. Hood with a shot and no good. Bot there in the corner again. Now Frankton looking to wind this one down here, and we'll have a foul here on Raider number 11. Emily Thompson, her second, team's first of the half. But again, the Raiders just unfortunately just not in the cards here for them tonight. I mean, there's really no really way to say it other than just didn't work out from the start. We actually did have a pretty good start there. Was tied at 8 there for a minute or so, and then things went haywire for us and just could never get back on track. As Nickham is up and good there for 2, as we have now gotten a little under now the minute mark remaining. But again, we love the effort here from Wapahani. Just wasn't enough to get over the hump here tonight, unfortunately. Again, they'll be back at it on Thursday night, as we'll have a double dribble called here on the Lady Raiders. It's going to now be their 5th turnover here in the second half. Now gives them 11 for the ball game. But again, Thursday night, they'll be traveling to Oak Hill. Again, we talked about the schedule and this week in sports here for Wapahani on our Raider Sports Report that we did here this evening. That will be coming out following tonight's varsity game, so make sure to check that out later on. Again, our Raider Sports Report, episode number 4. And so the Eagles will run out the clock. Good win for them here tonight on the road. Again, both teams very short-handed. And the Frankton Eagles come up with a victory here tonight. Final score 41-18. As, again, your Lady Raiders will be back at it on Thursday night at Oak Hill. JV start time of 6 o'clock. So, again, we thank everyone for joining us here tonight. Again, we'll have our varsity broadcast coming up here in just a little while, roughly about 15 to 20 minutes from now. So please join us there for that one. And again, big thanks to everyone for watching us and supporting all these young ladies. They deserve it. And again, we hope you all have a wonderful evening. And again, make sure to watch us here just a little while with more Lady Raider basketball. So until then, folks, we'll see you then.